Big idea number 4, innovative industrial. Global technology and market trends help us to answer the question as to whether Lee Summit focuses on attracting corporate office buildings so residents can live and work here, or expand the industrial base, or both. We also want to consider what the future workforce will desire in terms of jobs and workplace. Over 12,500 Lee Summit residents work in educational services, healthcare, and social assistance. Over 7,200 work in professional, scientific, and management. Over 5,000 work in retail trade, 4,600 work in finance, insurance, and real estate, over 4,200 work in manufacturing, and over 3,100 work in arts, entertainment, recreation, accommodations, and food service. This data was taken from the 2018 American Community Survey data and does not take into account the impacts of the pandemic. About 38,000 Lee Summit residents, or 48%, leave the city each day to work elsewhere. Most leave for office jobs somewhere in the Kansas City metro region. How will the pandemic change this pattern? Many employers, when surveyed, say they will continue to allow their employees to work at home in order to save money on office space post-pandemic. Therefore, the demand for future office space is uncertain. On the bright side, more people will work out of their homes in Lee Summit, which means more people in the city during the day to support local retail. In the future, more jobs will be automated. Robots are already performing many manufacturing jobs, and soon artificial intelligence will change the type of work for white-collar jobs as well. Top sectors that will not be as vulnerable to job automation are education and healthcare, the professional, scientific, and management sector, finance, insurance, and real estate, and the arts. How does Lee Summit fit into the regional market and our position nationally? KC Rising's goals for the region are to increase gross domestic product, increase the number of quality jobs, and increase the median household income for the metro region. We took job growth projections for the KC region over the next 20 years, and based upon expected growth, we developed job projections for Lee Summit. The largest increases are expected in the fields of healthcare, professional services, science, technology, and management of enterprises. This is based upon Lee Summit's share of the region's job growth. Based upon the projected number of jobs, we've developed the square footage needed. These were developed pre-COVID-19. We now think commercial space will need about 4% growth, while industrial could double if the flex tech innovation type businesses are recruited and a larger share of Kansas City's growth comes to Lee Summit. We will want to align our workforce skills with our workforce needs and capture a larger share of jobs in the professional, science, and technology sector, which is growing in the Kansas City region, as is healthcare, which is growing nationally. According to the Site Selectors Guild, suburbs and mid-sized cities like Kansas City are in, and big cities are out, in terms of commercial real estate demand. Biotech and life sciences industries have the most activity. This is a target sector for the Kansas City area and a strong sector matching Lee Summit resident skills. There are more than 245 biotech companies in the Kansas City area, employing more than 28,000 people. While Kansas City is renowned for its strong medical research in areas like healthcare information, pharmaceutical development, outcomes research, comparative medicine, cardiology, oncology, and neuroscience, biotech research is growing in the Kansas City region, with public and private research spending that exceeds $1.8 billion. It is also known as the KC Animal Health Corridor. Kansas City area companies account for more than half of total worldwide animal health, diagnostics, and pet food sales. Kansas City is the global leader for animal health, nutrition research, innovation and production in the life science and biotech industries. Some of the most widely recognized employers are Bayer Healthcare, Hills Pet Nutrition, Cerner Corporation, Quest Diagnostics, and MRI Global. Post-COVID-19, the U.S. is expected to bring manufacturing of essential items back to the United States. The Kansas City region's manufacturing industry is expected to grow by more than 7% by 2024, despite an almost 7% decrease nationwide. According to Forbes, Kansas City is a top city for growth in manufacturing based on recent economic trends. Kansas City is centrally located and boasts a diverse industry base. The region is supported by a robust supply chain network and excellent transportation and logistics services. But the manufacturing of the future will be smaller scale and high-tech. Because of Kansas City's central location, it is a desirable distribution hub for the middle of the United States. The distribution warehouse market is changing from large-scale to more micro-distribution, and COVID-19 has accelerated that trend. Lee's Summit will have an opportunity to capture a larger share of job growth based upon the plan framework recommendations and expansion of the light industrial areas because much of the industrial land inside the I-435 loop is built out. The manufacturing growth could benefit from Lee's Summit residents' expertise in biotech and sciences. As more people continue to work at home post-COVID-19, traditional headquarter office space demand will be shrinking. The combination of a showroom with office and traditional warehouse behind will grow. This is called Flex Tech Industrial. Typically, Flex Tech Industrial has more parking and nicer landscaping than traditional industrial and works well for startups and entrepreneurs, another strength of the Kansas City region. Entrepreneurs are also attracted to collaborative space. Companies that continue to have employees work at home will also like makerspace for temporary office needs for team meetings, copier use, and client meetings. Makerspaces are often associated with schools, libraries, or separate public-private facilities. Activities can include making, learning, exploring, and everything from high-tech to no-tech. This is a national trend that fits Lee's Summit's strengths perfectly. Lee's Summit has over 1,000 acres of industrial land currently. Some of it is undeveloped and some buildings are currently vacant or underutilized. The Fuel Our Future framework recommends 4 major areas to concentrate industrial development. The northern PRI property can accommodate about 175 acres of industrial or flex-tech space. This location is ideal for businesses in the aviation or adjacent industries to support the Lee's Summit Municipal Airport given its proximity. The airport is currently undergoing an update to their master and business plans, which will align with the Ignite Comprehensive Plan to ensure that planned industrial growth and development supports the existing industrial and future needs of the airport. The area near the Summit Activity Center is prime opportunity for additional flex-tech industrial space given the proximity to Summit Tech and the Missouri Innovation Campus. There is also a city-owned rail spur that provides great benefit for potential industries requiring railroad access. The southern PRI property can accommodate about 100 acres of flex-tech and innovative industrial space. The Grove development within the Envision area already plans for additional flex-tech industrial space in this area. The proximity of both locations to the Rock Island Corridor and highway network makes this a great area for dense mixed-use development that would support the innovative industry in this region. The second city-owned rail spur is located here and again serves as prime location for businesses requiring railway access.